So I don't know if this is working. La 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 la.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
I have my headphones. Wait. Okay. We're good. Okay, so I'm gonna do the part, the story part, and then like physically just let it shut down when it wants to, because I want to do this part for y'all, for me, mostly. So we left off on, I don't know, I had to go across the land just to have this thing open.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest.
You've got it.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly an open con.
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Ooh. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But,
Zongli, what are you? I miss talking to him, not gonna lie.
Students while asking around.
I like Zongli.
I like the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos.
I like his wise words.
Won't we look even more suspicious going around? Well, give it.
I'm going to that teleporter, not gonna lie. Nah, because this area is just is a gold mine for Paimon gems. I don't know how many I have, but I have some. I thought I was gonna have 3,000. I can do 25 pulls. No, I probably can do more.
Hi there.
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers... Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery. Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the Academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a...
Those students seem to be disgusting.
Hey, bozos.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of, especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them.
They're called Ein El Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the...
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this... They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but I've heard that Ein El Akhmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar...
Wait, did you say 500,000?
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge?
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of... So, what's your plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information. Oh...
We're way behind schedule.
Gotta get this over with. Move, kids.
Next on the agenda.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of the Scarlet King, they'll be the first that the boss...
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of more this time.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunities?
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use...
All these guys talk about is the Scarlet...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too.
Oh my god, not us. Nah! I hate us.
What's going on?
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Damn, I'm gonna be broke.
Oh, Paimon can't stand to see so much more go.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of the Scarlet King. Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization. The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom. But he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization.
She's a child!
And our ancestors were forced to flee to this land, where we... Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover... But the story doesn't end there, oh no. The Scarlet King isn't truly dead. The voice... Mark my words, our god... If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King. I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation has...
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Oh, this man! I thought we gonna get him later on. Not this man pulling up already. Good morning.
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
Yes,
Hey.
it's me again. I already warned
Nagito.
you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you.
This man, I'm calling him Nagito.
Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that
Can I
they
get
can
my
provide
money back?
information on a certain... Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you...
Hey! Shut it, Al-Haytham! What are you playing at,
Al-Haytham?
trying to ruin our business?
I told you the other day.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that...
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then.
I'm warning you. Don't
Objection!
push us, or this...
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. If, on the other hand, We can't I will jeopardize the Eremites' rep. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me. Also, a word of advice.
What?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my...
This guy is really out of his mind.
Y'all gonna get your cheeks clapped one by one.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Can I come? You're gonna get
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Yeah, you bitch. Thank you. Love you.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd.
Shut up,
They
bro.
haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students. Someone who chooses to do business with a group
This
like
man's
that really
flaming
can't afford to get
all
so
of them.
flustered the instant someone confronts them about it.
I'm scared.
Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the... Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here.
Hey, whore!
Wait, after him!
You whore! Doggy, no! Where's your Hajime, ho? We'd like to discuss.
Wait up! It's Al-Haytham, right?
Al-Haytham. Al-Haytham! I don't know why, but it sounds like you.
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. All right. Goodbye.
Stop!
Hold your horses! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you...
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
Can we not?
A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange?
She doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Oh no! Someone, let me put you in your place, son.
But she can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those hot-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting, even if you don't go alone.
All right. I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells, we'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile.
Oh, that's true. 1, 2, 3! That's true.
Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object. This is what you've been looking for.
This bitch. This whore. This bitch. I can't.
Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like...
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha.
Why the frick do you have it?
Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what...
That's amazing.
It's essentially a convenient
I
and
love
harmless
Five
vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, It's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha. But despite strict regulations, over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to
No
Mora
one
for the
showed us
Eremites.
leak things about him. Where's his thing? I want to see how his Durando thing works.
Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless. Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved.
Bitch, I'm getting my stuff. I swim here. I died. I physically broke probably so many bones while getting you. And you're like, oh, you're still persistent. Shut up.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there's nothing she won't dare to sell.
Okay.
She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Okay.
Why do you want us to meet?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Okay, well, fuck you.
Fine.
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you.
What? We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quick?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh? That's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard.
Okay, thanks.
Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look...
Try inspecting them with
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's
We're gonna do
regulatory
this whole
body.
thing, that
They
one
also-
thing we
the
have to do
Matra
for
are razor sharp.
I don't
You're
know
in for
whose
nothing
quest it
good
was.
if they
I think
lock
it
their
was
sights
on
onto you.
I physically edited
If
it.
you two want to back out, now's the time. Okay, then we have...
Are we like ending right now?
What Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a trader near Old Ormos.
Do I have to read over the actual thing? Beep 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 beep. I'm sorry. Dory's theme is a bop, and everyone like saw, like realized that. Wear a morning flower. What the frick? Guys, I'm about to look this shit up. No, you got me all the way frick up. I don't feel like doing that. Dang. Does no one really have it? Y'all be kidding me. What is it?
Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
No one has it.
Talk to the bartender if you want a drink.
Oh my god, okay. I'm not memorizing that. Where is my phone? I'm sorry, I would rather cry and die and physically throw up than memorize all this. Okay. It's shiny, but it'll have to do.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique palate. We have unripe horror fruits, but we usually keep them in the back.
Following the paper got us past the...
Roanoke, these...
Got it. You too. Please follow me.
They probably had a little switch. Good thing Paimon was here again.
Fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru Rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
The seas are calm.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
So where Mouse is? What? They're making me do a different quest. For some reason.
Port Ormos is pretty great. There's so many new and interesting things. Sumeru's largest commercial port...
All thanks to your... But, well... Oh, what should...
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on.
I love being nosy.
Hey there! Paimon's name is Paimon, and she's a traveler who was just passing by.
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. Welcome to a what's bothering us is this prototype Aranara. To start with, could I, get...
Prototype Aranara? You mean this?
Oh, there we have it. The verdict is in.
Not the first negative feedback we...
So, what exactly?
So for context, Aranara are magical creatures in Sumeru for the store's 20th anniversary. This is a prototype we made to get an idea of how they would react. But when we put it out there, the reaction...
They thought it looked like a mushroom too, huh?
No. Worse than that, actually. I can't quite just...
Even the kids are black.
This is not an Aranara. I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara and the ill...
Toys do look better when they're round and chubby. Uncle Tonder said in Aranara's vow that you can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the... This carving makes me feel lost and confused. Ooh, didn't put his heart...
Kassid and Alia didn't like this carving, but I think it's okay.
I love you.
It doesn't look too happy, so it's kind of pitiful in a cute way.
Oh, a pup!
Yeah, so I would totally ask my dad to get it for me, if it wasn't meant to be an Aranara.
Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse. We asked the children for their opinions.
Oh, how did it go? Has it maybe, grown on them at all? Oh, this is such a shit.
Oh, the kids kept mentioning an Uncle
Uncle Tanger is a famous children's author. He wrote quite a few stories, but around a year or so ago.
That's right. We asked Tanja for... We were running out of time, so...
I want to see Dory!
We have to... Hey, since you're the famous traveler, could you... he doesn't have to come in... please.
They seem pretty desperate. Yep.
I hate all of you.
Tanjo takes his son. Maybe that's why he was able to... Anyway, we're...
I want to off myself. It's a joke. Got me over here working. Bro, I'm just trying to... Bro, I'm just trying to... I'm just trying to do the quest. And it's like, actually, you can't do that right now. Like, bro, who even asked you? Should I hang my head alone so I beep bom beep bom beep bom beep bom beep.
So Tanger's supposed to be here in Gandharvaville looking for inspiration. But should we yell his name at the top of our lungs?
No.
Hey, buddy. What's your name? What are you doing here all alone? Do you live in Gandharvaville? Regardless, don't worry. As a trainee forest ranger, I'll do everything
That's
I can to help
calling.
you.
It's calling.
Hi, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm Rozzy. Don't mind me. When people say don't mind me, what they really mean is don't...
Calling.
Hey, don't cry.
Huh, that voice sounds familiar. Oh, it's Kale!
Kale. Kale. Kale, what are you?
Hi, Kale.
Paimon and Traveler. I've been doing pretty well. Thanks for asking.
We're here on an errand. We heard your voice, so you seem kind of bit...
I'll be fine.
What a well-mannered child.
Sand? There is not a lot of sand in a forest. You keep saying you're okay because you don't want us to know what you're upset about. Maybe. That's exactly why you have to... Here's a trick. Yeah, a tree hollow. Do you... Maybe there really are Aranara living in the...
You like the Aranara?
Of course! I love...
Oh, people who like Aranara are the best. Okay, I'll try telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Thanks, Miss Forest Ranger.
Aw, so...
Sure. Wow, Kale's so good with...
Well, helping children who are lost in their... So, what was it you wanted help with? You're not lost too. Okay, so you're looking for a children's... wait,
That's right.
so he's in the area? Looking for inspiration? This is amazing. I've always been curious what the...
Tandra's just a normal guy.
Even so, he must be more creative. Wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm. He's my dad. Your dad? Tandra's your dad? As in you're Tandra's son?
That was obvious.
Ah, Paimon. That guy at a car crash told us that Tandra brought his son along with him. So he meant Rozzy. Why are you here on your own, though? Did you... We had an argument.
Oh, in that case...
No, I'm good. Thanks for your... Come with me. I'll take you to...
Yay! Thanks, Rozzy! Oh my gosh.
Oh.
You bros. Wait, really? Right there?
So Tanja headed this way.
I don't have to switch to Traveler anymore. I don't know what to give you, so you get nothing right now. Nah, because I thought we had to work for her. Nah, we instantly get her. That's great. I was like waiting to work for her. Now I have to walk. Should I bite my tongue, or should I march with every stomp on? Beep bum beep ba bum. Boom. Beep bum. Beep bum beep bum. Geronimo.
We're way behind schedule.
Together, you for you and me. And I said you were anytime at all down here in the deep blue sea.
Rozzy! Where are you, Rozzy?
Someone's calling for Rozzy over there.
His dad?
Oh, Rozzy! Thank goodness. Were you in danger?
I'm okay.
Thank you. Thank you all. I dare say that even...
Oh, it's nothing. It's all part of my response.
Really? I didn't know anyone read my stories apart from young children. Okay, then.
Huh? It's... Whoa. Kale looks like she's about to pass. I'm okay.
Are you two story lovers as well? Yes. The moment I saw you, the image of an aura giant... Ah, excellent! Improvisation! Yes, mount your...
Seems like Tanja has a slightly exaggerated view of what it... Also, Paimon's not a finch! That's nothing to get excited about!
Akara Crafts. Oh, right. I remember now. That small boat once, perhaps for the best. After all, a wild
What? What should we do? Do you think we should get Tainari to take a look at him?
Dad's saying he forgot about helping the people at Akara Crafts learn more about Aranara because right now he has something more
Oh, that's what he meant! Well, there it is! All the proof you needed that this kid is definitely... Wait, no, this isn't the time for all that. Tanja, your help is pretty vital to the toy makers. You gotta do something!
But the garden that blooms before my eyes is of greater importance.
Bro!
For therein lies the
This is
beautiful
Visual
Paisara
2.0.
that all the children of Sumeru dream of.
Why do we...
Tanja, have found evidence of Aranara activity right here in the Avidia forest, conclusively proving that Aranara not only exists in... If I manage to document the first real-life Aranara sighting, Meanwhile, I may well be able to leverage this to assume leadership of the...
I haven't written any papers myself, but I think you need to have a bunch of them approved by the review board before entering the academia. You also need a detailed and anyway, Tanja.
The hook's what's important in a story. The great storyteller Tanja never gives his audience the bait right away. Come with me.
Okay.
Wait, not that way.
Kale, what's wrong?
Nothing. But that way leads us deeper into the Avidia forest. And I think I'm starting to understand why Razi and Tanja were fighting.
Special friend.
Just as I expected, the promise...
But this is just...
You can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart.
Paimon's not sure what look with your heart means, but anyway, let's... Hey, look! There's a note... The handwriting's so hard to read. Do Aranara need to learn about... Here's another note that says... That sounds more like something in our... There's another one here! A clever Aranara. Is the...
I think this is what he was writing.
How does it feel to bear witness to a groundbreaking discovery? Exciting, isn't it? The crude handwriting may look... I doubt that a child... I boldly hype an Aranara that... Oh. How's that? Don't the...
Nope.
Well, many an adventure. How about you, Miss Forest Ranger? Do you soar into the atmosphere on the wings?
Huh? Me? I don't know. Maybe I do, but maybe not. Anyway, it has nothing to do with me, so... Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that... witnessing Tanja's creative process is a little...
Overwhelming.
Oh, yes. Yes.
For now, I've decided to stay here with Razi until we witness... Don't worry. I won't...
He seems pretty stubborn. Looks like we'll have to stay...
No. I think we should return to our camp first. Tanja, in Aranara and the Three Little Fungus, it says that Aranara are very sensitive creatures. I don't think they'll show up if we stay here.
Oh? Was that in the story? In that case, let's go...
Next on the agenda...
This is stupid, I want a refund.
It's so...
Traveler, wake up! It's not the Aranara. Oh, Paimon's been worried about Kale since last night. Anyway... Hey, look! Aren't these Kale's footprints? But why are they headed towards the tree hollow?
Because that was her.
So Kale came back here alone.
And I thought this was a place nobody knew about. I never thought Tanja would find it, or that I would run into the tree. If I'd known, I would have just told the tree hollow instead of writing it down. There must be another way to practice my handwriting. I created a whole new problem for myself. Oh, no, that won't work. I should be writing something that an Aranara would never say, so that Tanja won't Oh, I've got it. There's no way Tanja could see this as the work of an
So the evidence of Aranara activity we saw during the day, but why didn't she just tell Tanja? Oh, right. Kale told Razi that he could tell any secret to a tree hollow. Must be because that's what she does. Yeah, you're right. Oh, looks like she's almost...
Next on the agenda...
Aha! Yes! Let's see what it...
Ooh, what could it be?
I want to visit... No, that's impossible. This must be some kind of mistake. How could an Aranara go to Mondstadt for the Ludi Harpasta? Even I would never write that into...
So, in other words, the notes can't have been left... yeah.
No, I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
You've written so many stories beloved by...
No! I can't do it. I thought that if I could find an Aranara, I'd be able to help, but... It was someone...
You've managed to write all the...
Razi, you tell them.
He's the one that making the book.
Really? Can I?
If the child's making the books.
Okay. Kale, Traveler, Paimon, do you remember when... I didn't want to tell anyone the secret. So... I think I should tell you.
You're made
Dad isn't the one who came up with all those Aranaras.
What? Hold on. So if Uncle...
It was me.
Nah!
Dad's been telling stories in Port Ormos for as long as I can remember. Every night, Dad would give me a Zaytun peach for dinner, and I'd eat it while he told his story. The Zaytun peaches were delicious, but Dad's stories were really bad. He always uses sentences that are really hard to understand and strange, metaphors, I think they're called.
I love this family!
But Dad kept on going, telling his stories again and again. Oh, one time, he even borrowed a camera from Lord Sangemabe's shop and got me to take pictures of him in action. Dad showed me the picture and said that it shall become the precious record of Sumeru's. Even though I only had Zaytun peaches to eat and not so great stories to listen to, then one day, I tried telling Dad. Dad seemed really excited from the very beginning. He looked really happy. He lifted me up high into the air and told me to continue.
You used your child for fame? No. No.
He lifted me up, and when I got to my favorite part, Dad started crying.
No.
I guess he must have been moved by my story.
No.
When Dad put me back down, I looked up at him.
You remember it so...
It's not only Rosie. I, too, remember every detail of what happened that day.
Shut up.
After that, I gradually grew in fame and started making money. Finally, we could afford more than just Zaytun peaches for dinner.
I was really happy at first, but then everyone started calling me Tanjas. I kind of guessed why, but I also didn't want to... Dad got busier with things that had nothing to do with storytelling. Like that request from Akara Crafts. So I made up my mind that this time, instead of Dad the way he is now, starting every story, I prefer my dad how he used to. That's why I decided to keep how I imagined.
Wait! Paimon! To sum up, all of Uncle Tanjer's fairy tales were actually stories, and because Razi didn't want Tanjer to keep living a lie, he refused to help him.
Yes. That's why I tried looking for possible evidence of Aranara. I'm a terrible... I'm sorry, Razi. I'm so...
Get yourself...
And I owe you all an apology, too, for wasting your... Razi's the only one who can help Akara.
Are we gonna let this happen?
You want me to help Akara Craft? Well, I did mention with Kale, Traveler, and Paimon. I've never really left. Sumeru is...
Oh my God, I'm gonna
and I
kill
also
you.
wanted...
You still want me to come with you?
Yeah, of course. Come on. You're the
Nah,
best dad
because
ever.
we on the side ramp, the side quest, bro. I was trying to do my own thing. With the Dory, I want to see Dory.
I want to thank you, Kale. You told me about telling, even though I didn't have the time to find a tree hollow. Telling everyone my secret made me feel so much better.
Yeah, I need a lot of I'm sure this experience will be the same for Tanja.
Yes. I'll do my best to become a good father again.
Dory's name is Bob.
Wait,
but she's
did you
like,
just say
people
you've
say
been to
she's a flop.
Mondstadt?
What's your opinion? I'm not...
I just passed by once. Never mind that.
But
Come on now.
not too concerned about it.
Let's go, Razi.
I'm not giving
Grab
my
that
opinion on
camera
Dory.
and see
I
what
just...
hidden inspiration you can discover.
Okay.
I like her fancy
Let's
glasses.
Go. Come on, Dad.
Razi, slow down and watch your step.
Thanks for the camera, I guess. Yeah, I'll do that later. Like I said. Graven ignorance. Innocent. Oh, that's adorable. Yeah, I'll do this on my free time.
Should we really?
This is just a place where they're like, oh, they probably need lots of gems, so Paimon gems, so we're giving it to them. Okay, back to Dory bullcrap. And then tomorrow, when I'm done, oh, I don't fully have freaking. Should I try? No, I'll do that on my free time. Right now, we need to get Dory because I by far just wanted to get done with the whole Dory bullcrap. But for some reason, you said, nah, homie. No.
We're way behind schedule.
Can you guys hear that? I want to get the checkpoint.
We're way behind schedule.
We're way behind schedule. Shut up.
Next on the agenda.
Next on the agenda.
Next on the agenda.
Next on the agenda. I'm gonna enjoy Sumeru, even if we physically, everyone hates it. I'm gonna enjoy going through the area. Like, the area is great. Everyone likes the area. It's just everyone hates the designs of the characters. That's why I'm not very hyped about the characters.
Before I retrieve your products, I need... please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to... You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
What the frick does that mean? Complimenting a customer of skill. Okay.
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ear...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
What do we want? What do we want? A small package or a bulk package? I think we need a small package.
I'm guessing that you're going for a more traditional packaging since...
Wait a sec. Sumeru City style means we're only buying a few things. He won't take... He's cautious of us. Let's take a close...
Oh, okay. We need more? Okay, my bad.
Before I retrieve... please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products. Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The Mantra? Where? Al-Haytham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
No, it's a tiger, right?
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
It's on the agenda.
On your ass, buddy.
He ran that way.
I'm not Ether, sorry. I'm not Ether, sorry. I'd be like, oh my god.
Next on the agenda.
I'm so happy I picked Lumi, not gonna lie. She made me like girls more.
Look, he's over there.
Stop, police! And I thought, bro, I'm so mad. I came here already. I hate it here. I physically hate it here.
Next on the agenda.
I'm literally done.
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right.
Bitch, you saw me.
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
I really like her design. And then but it's racist and controversial. I really do like it, though. Dang. Y'all, y'all suck sometimes. I just want to enjoy something. Like, we don't have anything to enjoy, so we can't, like, everyone hates Dory. I like her name. I like her glasses. I like her hair.
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse me.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory? I'm unsure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved
I wish she
in
was
some
a little
shady
bit
dealings,
like,
haven't you?
you know, I feel like she would be great if she was a little bit taller and a little bit tanner, a little bit, and that's it.
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a comp.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much more other... So that's why I prefer to have customers. It's your first time here, but don't worry. I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course, of course.
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably...
What kind of products do you take this one, for example? An analysis of the sociological...
Okay, no, full sight.
Of the Hilichurl.
Guys, come on.
Yeesh. Who would want to be an expert?
Or how about the... With this one, you can become an expert.
Ooh, now...
2 million Mora.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire.
All right, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
Okay, so those three.
Ah, you've
Damn, I'm gonna be fucking broke.
We'll take these, please.
My, oh my. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 Mora more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million.
Say what now? Hey, Did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 mora. If we spend just a little more... Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so...
Paimon, we already bought what we needed!
Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works?
No!
We're talking instant knowledge here.
Bro, can I...
Try it yourself. Come on, come on! We still have around 100,000 of our hate.
I need that for my
let's
use!
Good use by finding something useful for you.
Excellent. Then please, select from this...
I hate Paimon.
Hold on a second. I thought we could choose what...
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something.
Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. So, what did you see?
All of them suck.
So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. And not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one. Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good.
I just spent half of my money.
Yes, with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to a...
Mora, Mora, shiny Mora. Oh, please.
Find you your perfect color.
I'll drop kick you.
Oh, please.
She's alright.
Now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
That was... I thought it was gonna be like Zongling's quest.
Next on the agenda.
You're Mia, not right now! No, just because your name was Uwu. If you ask again, then maybe. But not right now, since, no, I'm not gonna let anybody support.
Ha, you two made...
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meet?
Well, Wikelafun...
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here...
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge?
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, she just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but when we heard that the Academia had lost something...
In that case, you're on the... A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Oops.
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does...
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next.
Thanks.
I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly... As you know, the Eremites and several brigades have been vying for... My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine... However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation. They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains the Scarlet King's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to...
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating. The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up to ensure the capsule's secure, unless I know whose hands Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you...
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
I'll be right back. Sorry guys, I kind of left you to go to a quick start. Do I regret it? No. Anyways, back to this.
Yes, you can say that. The day after
I should
tomorrow,
have put in...
go back. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will
Okay,
that
cool.
suffice as compensation?
Sure, but I don't know if you're, like, I don't know, good enough.
Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Haytham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts?
No, we're always problematic. Go. We already got canceled a long time ago.
We're way behind schedule.
Girl, I barely trusted you.
We're
Any
way
of
behind
y'all
schedule.
sell random things? Book collector. I thought you were gonna give me some book. I like Ganyu's hair blue. The blue of Ganyu's hair is very pretty. Top tier. Top tier design for me was Ganyu. I saw her and I was like, oh, I want her, and they showed her off and I'm like, I want her. Didn't get her first try. Had to wait a little bit. Got her second try, second run of her banner. Bro. But it was well worth it because I worked hard for God.
Next on the agenda.
What a freaking
Healthy
body, healthy mind. Healthy
All right.
mind, healthy body.
This place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
I
If
hate
you
you.
want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the two.
Wow! Haytham! Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academe.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity.
Sounds like...
All right, let's begin the test.
Should I be actually trying to travel? What's a bitch? I'm a bitch.
All right. I'll link your... The next step is to use this... Hold it in your hand. I'll help you...
I'm a bitch. I'm a boss. I'm a bitch. I'm a boss. I'm a bitch. No, we get.
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it...
All right. Time for round 2.
Can y'all group up?
Drop.
Thank you. Ooh. Okay, you're. Okay. I stand incorrect. I basically one-shot that. I did a little bit better. I one-shot it with my boulder.
Now, I'll start.
Oh, Hatham,
Well,
wait! How much? Dory's such a jerk!
of course, this could be because she is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
So I'm literally just giving this hoe my money. Just. Oh, 2 days from now. Like real days, 2 days, or? Okay, no.
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
I was about to say, if they're making us wait 2 days, like, I'm not gonna be mad because that just gives me 2 days to, you know. Two days to, you know, mind my own business. Enjoy Sumeru. But no. So she's literally right over here. Is this her hideout?
Here, over here! Oh, welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you? You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there...
Can you really get us anything we want?
Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please, oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more but you know, that kind of information isn't... After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site.
But how can we be sure your information...
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider. As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, it's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain el Ahmar.
Ain el Ahmar?
Ah, so you're all... The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of the Scarlet King.
That divine knowledge capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red.
That's the reason of the wither.
Visible in the picture I took. You can look for. Thanks for the info. Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever need anything else in the future. Mora for Dory, open stores.
Like,
we figured out where the divine knowledge.
Remember to bring a token of our friendship the next time we meet, okay? I like to think it's built on a firm.
I like to think Dory as that one person in all like video games as the guy you sell things and buy good information from. The sketchy guys, yeah. I think of Dory as that. Which is basically her. You can sell these, give me those. I don't care if I have all of these. I need a lot of Segnomia pearls for Segnomia. With Songo pearls, Smonga pearls. Segnomia needs all of those. I thought we had to use actual cash. No.
We got the info you wanted.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us evidence to...
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites transaction. But then to get close enough to take a picture like this. Bold move, Dory. Very... All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain al-Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the in which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next...
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain el... After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their...
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again. See you then.
No! Is this the end, or do I have to wait?
Oh, Hatham sure is taking his time. Where could he be?
If I up your...
Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to...
Yep, look.
Thank God it was a jump cut. I was gonna cry if we had to actually wait. I just want to get this done with. Go to the next story thing for some reason. I don't know what that story thing is for. Go to that one. Be done with it. Enjoy my time. You never get free, man to the slaughter. What you gonna do when there's blood in the water? The price of your greed. Excuse me. I'm trying to do all the story things in like one stream, so then I can easily just do everything all by myself. And then next event, you'll see.
We're way behind schedule.
I'll give you updates on Sumeru. Sumeru is probably gonna be the main thing, because I already got annoyed. I didn't like Inazuma. Inazuma is not my favorite one. My favorite one is Leeway, but also at the same time Monster.
Oh, Hatham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to...
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. This is turning into quite...
Back up! Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food.
One, two, three, come on. It's all Hatham about to clap you. Ah, nah. Am I playing as all Hatham? No. Do I not get that?
Overdue.
Do I have to restart if Oh, you're the big bad.
Drop.
I'll be back.
Following orders.
Lucky today.
Starball.
Hey, yo, where's my capsule at? Oh, wait.
You won't that.
Drop.
Take that.
Wow, that was easy. Animation!
Academia scum!
We stay keeping the blade.
Boss, finally!
Is he hot?
Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss?
Corruption! Corruption! Corruption!
Boss! Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
It's the freaking capsule. Look, he's red!
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Oh! Stop! Put this up! Put this up! Put this up! Oh! This song, this music. That was nice.
Target acquired. Arrest him. Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away.
Yeah! This man stole it. Stole it back. Let's go. Not the sad song. Oh.
World, forget me.
No! Okay.
What into that just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost
Wait.
his mind.
World forgive me. It said that in the tree. I think that thing. Okay, we get it. It's a bob though. Build that up. Build that up. Okay. But like, he just said world forgive me. The tree said world forgive me. I think that is part of the tree, and that tree is the whatever that's called. So that's part of the one tree that we got connected instantly, and you know.
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
Yeah, and he fricked up, per usual.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Ermin's?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the divine knowledge capsule back. Still, Paimon didn't expect the divine...
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos.
This man took the capsule!
Our collaboration has
no,
also
not telling
reached
us.
its end.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire... Moreover, Since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
I'm heading back to the Academia.
It's almost the day of the
following your
Sumeru Festival.
No!
Maybe we should head back too.
He's lying! He's not lying. We're not even asking. Bro, he took the capsule. He took the capsule. He has the capsule. I hate him.
Then we'll part ways here, Al-Haytham. Until we meet again.
I hate him. I hate you. I hate him. I hate him. He's gonna have a little monologue, aren't you?
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Frick the higher-ups! Give me back my stuff! I helped you. I could have beat that guy up myself. I mean, I hate you. Is that it? No! So we just gave this man, like, B. It's not giving me Paimon dibs. I just let that guy get the goods.
Next on the agenda.
Please register new ship arrivals.
Such a whale. That was physically. I hate how we didn't even ask if he had it. We just assumed that since they took it away, that they have it. No. This man has it because this man took it. Y'all don't understand when it comes to big bads. This man saw it, like, you guys gotta realize, men like him know how to get what they want, so they do it. He's an alright character. I like his personality.
We didn't miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right?
I don't know.
Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time.
Gone. When I'm done with this, go to this one.
There she is! Dunyarzad! We're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
There's no need to be nervous.
She really does look like a
sure
princess,
that
not
Lesser
gonna
Lord
lie.
Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
But she had a little bit of makeup on.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time.
Gives me Jasmine vibes.
Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discover anything over there?
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
I see. If there is another chance.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Love you too.
Yeah, you were eavesdropping.
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is...
It's alright, Dia. The festival's tomorrow.
Even when you put it that way, it's...
Don't worry, my guardian.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage.
Oh, you two must be exhausted. I've
No,
already
we ain't.
prepared a room for you to rest.
Whoa, you're so...
I ain't sleepy. Stop kidnapping me. And now here talks of a long thing.
We're way behind schedule.
Like, I
We're way behind
enjoy it, I
schedule.
rarely do, but it's so long that, what time is it? 11? Yeah, I'm probably not even gonna make it. I'm gonna try my best to speedrun this, but when I'm done, I'm instantly getting off.
Here we are.
It looks really nice.
Not at all. It just...
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
Oh, if you don't mind, all of my friends.
Yeah, it'll be pretty.
Then let's meet at the near...
It's a deal.
I may be too excited.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero Festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food? Oh, no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The early...
After this, I'm...
Give
That's
it
how
over
crappy
sleep.
that. Ooh, do
We
we get
should go meet
Sumeru
Gunya's-
builds? Can we buy Sumeru builds? Wait. Can I teleport there? Not yet. Should I hang my head low? Should I but shut up. Bite my tongue, or should I march with every Yes, I'm making it harder for myself. Frick her.
Next
She's
on the
right
agenda.
in the way.
We're way behind schedule.
Yes, I know there's something right there. Why is it up on there? How do I even get
Next
up there?
on the agenda.
I'm making this harder for myself, aren't I? Yes, sir. What is this? Is this where Baiju's is? Boo Boo Pharmacy? Is this the latest renewed Boo Boo Pharmacy? What the fuck is this? This ain't my Boo Boo Pharmacy. What is this? Got a disc up there?
We're way behind schedule.
Am I getting sidetracked? Yes, I am. Do I hate it? Probably. This is the library. There's books I can take, and I'm taking all of them. Yoink. Yoink, yoink. Mom. Any yoinking?
We're way behind schedule.
Yoink, yoink. Shiny.
We're way behind schedule.
Oh, you home went to Mondstadt? It's funny how we're from Kanye. And we're literally going everywhere but Kanye. But you know, Kanye is dead, so we can't really go anywhere but the other places.
Next on the agenda.
I hope they actually make Kaya from Kanye. I don't want to hear no bullcrap on, oh no, actually he's not from Kanye. He's just a normal Mondstatter that's a little bit. I'm like, bleh. I'd be so mad for them just to take all that goodness away from Kaya's story. I don't know if that's all. Yeah, I think that's all. Anyways, time to go. Look at me. Okay, see ya. Here's their books from here. Where am I? Oh, I'm inside. I got sidetracked. I need to stop doing that. And I didn't charge my tablet, so it's gonna be very, very dead, isn't it? 42%. Yikes. Corey uploaded something and I need to go watch it. It's about favoritism and racism, which there is on YouTube, obviously.
Traveler, Paimon.
Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all.
You've worked so hard.
You know it. Well,
Catherine better be there. Catherine better be there.
Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
One Catherine.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit. So...
It's another Sub-Zeros festival. Generally speaking, the most common selections are foods like Rukushifa mushrooms, Sumeru roses, Sunsettias, Kapulak.
So, the Sub-Zero...
You don't have to be...
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses vegetarian food to represent, then wouldn't the Pyro Archons festival be full? Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible.
I hope your wish comes true. And
thanks. All right.
We need a dip. We skip over Sumeru. No one.
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
No.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser...
So...
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them.
Sure sounds random.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, you...
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali...
Why does everything sound sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad said.
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady.
I'm not giving you anything that's not like 1,000. Wow, that's crazy.
Okay, one moment.
Paimon wants to take a look too.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
No!
Illusions and lies?
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears,
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty interesting.
Not calling us
They say
illusion
the
and
Sub-Zero's
lies.
festival was
You
very
too, buddy.
lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used
Catherine?
to parade through the city.
No.
As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros would be just as impressive.
Things can't go on like this.
Stop!
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any yelled.
Not a child army.
It's a weird guy.
Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yaldak. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zero's festival, the children have all grown
The hallowed night of flowers.
Attention! All right, little soldiers. Take your Yalda candies and don't forget your lord.
Yes, Knight!
Just what?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers is another Sub-Zero's festival icon, and one immensely popular.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyar.
As are we to you.
Oh, not at all.
Whichever one. Ooh, those.
And there's also
Huh? What's up with
Onikabuto is a little spicier than Lizard Tail.
Dunyarzad?
Y'all killed the. I need those.
Traveler, it's all right.
I also believe in your.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Left to right, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want the 4th one.
Excellent work.
Paimon bet you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible.
Attention! It's Night of Flowers.
They'll basically say.
Oh, actually, can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad.
I'm waiting to get killed, not gonna lie. I want Lumine to almost freaking die. I want the travel to almost freaking die. Oh, that happened? No, I want no one to save her. I want her to be full on forgotten. Fall into the abyss. Not an abyss. Not like child. No, not an abyss. But fall in somewhere all alone by herself with no Paimon too.
We're too late.
I know, right?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our...
Those Eremites don't.
Who are you?
That's right. We haven't received any of their Mora, but I wonder how much...
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homiyanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
Are we gonna see?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Main! No wonder...
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past kind.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs. Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a sick...
No! We're gonna stay and help! There's too many...
Please be careful,
Don't waste your time.
Can we see her kill kick them? So we don't get to see them get kicked in the balls?
On the agenda?
I want a refund.
Dunyarzad, are you okay?
Yeah.
You sure you're okay?
She dies on this day.
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took care—
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow?
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me
Come on, it's nothing.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword?
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens every—
It can't be. The anonymous donation...
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer.
Thank you very much.
Oh my god, they're gay!
Are you feeling unwell?
My lady,
Stop.
Your condition.
Truly.
And she's just on my back. Yoo-hoo!
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar.
No. This some bullcrap, bro. They really killing all the good people out here. They really say, oh, you like this person? Oh, well, we're killing them off. Leave her alone.
Can't believe it's—
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. Sumeru's current medical advantage.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar compared to the simple fact that I know
She's
that my
gonna die
family
like that.
loves me dearly. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets.
See, that's why if I ever have a sick child, I'm not gonna suffocate them in the house, but I won't, until, I know they're decently good. I will let them out the house.
Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world.
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also won't—
To be honest,
she's gonna die at this
Lesser
festival.
Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of— Thanks. There will always be frustration. Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh?
Isn't the dance of Sub-Zero? Nilu will recreate, and with that, my wish—
Then what are we waiting for?
Yeah.
She's dying at the festival. If not, I'm kind of disappointed. Why would you want her to die at the festival? Because it shows us how much she really did want to do this festival, even if it made her full on sick and die, bro. She's working herself off for this, and I want her to die for it.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of
Over there!
I think I just saw the academia.
But the Dance of Sub-Zeros is one of the Sub-Zeros Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festival. If you continue to resist...
The Grand Sage has already granted you
Why
much
you know?
leniency.
Oh my god, it's this Humpty Dumpty.
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sabzeruz Festival. This is a hard pill.
Art. Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City
I hate both
for
of you.
all scholars who sought validity, verity, and
Get out of
truth,
here, Oswald.
while people like you.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to—
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should
You're
be doing
annoying.
is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
And this is why what's-his-face doesn't even come.
When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagar...
Understood. I will inform...
The Sabzeruz Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the academy. Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. Ah.
Nilu, it's alright.
But you've been looking forward to the dance.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sabzeruz Festival at this point.
Oh my god.
Then, yes. Okay, it's a promise.
She's gonna die before...
I can't believe this is how things turned out.
It really is okay.
And this... Nah, if we meet what's-his-face, the fox dude again, but we literally... I'm literally telling him to never go with that guy. Oh, can you come?
Nilu and Dunyarzad promised to make the... Yeah.
All connections have been secured to construct them. The project is entered its most critical...
Bitch, what?
Oh, we're gonna be late! It's all we should go meet Dunyarzad.
I'm just mad that... Oh, we get to actually... see our house. Oh, this is where we slept? I'm mad that they did that. It was... That was stupid. I hope Oswald, the builder, stepped on a Lego or stubbed his toe. He literally sucks.
Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You seem kinda tired.
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start.
Sure.
She's freaking dying.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
She's gonna be hauling and coughing this whole entire time. She's not even talking this time.
This is a stall offering foods from the Huftman.
You are quite well.
Actually, what is
It's one of the Sabzeruz Festival's traditions. People used to set their tables
Dinner?
with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
No!
Appear to be in the form of...
Really? I thought it looked
Hello?
like...
Are we in a...
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now.
Is he really looking?
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears...
Understood. I'll keep...
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty...
I'm having a sense of deja vu.
Where's he next?
No. No. This is Groundhog's Day. This is Groundhog's Day. It's Groundhog's Day.
Things can go on like this.
Do I still get to pick?
All right, soldiers. Now that you...
Yes, Knight Ferris! What's going on?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers.
Oh, do you want some?
What's the... Ooh, how...
And there's also Liz.
What? Traveler, help Paimon!
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right.
No, I picked 3!
Huh? But now that you mention it, Paimon also had the feeling you'd choose the... Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Groundhog's Day.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going?
The Durando icon made it clear that we need to make, they said, no, we're doing Groundhog's Day until you get this right. You frick up one more time, you're instantly getting clapped.
A feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knew. In that case, Paimon also felt something like... So, why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it! You're intentionally doing...
Welcome, you two! Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it! You don't look like...
Coconut charcoal cake? Isn't it that burned thing that... Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You... That thing? Isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted up. Then, you mean... That's impossible. We were just... So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times, even though we aren't regulars.
You can make a difference. You can make a stand. You can make money. You can make an effort. You can make a change. Change that. I just. I don't want deja vu. Let's L him.
Hey, Dinyarzad is sitting by herself on that bench over there.
This is the same bench that we were at.
What a coincidence, Dinyarzad.
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just...
Kidnappers? Oh my...
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but it isn't...
Whew. That's a big...
Not at all. I've always been like this. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
No, we're in a space thing to continuum because of her, because she doesn't
follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
She is in a time loop, I feel like. We're all in a time loop, and we're not in it now. Because this is happening every time. We're restarting every time for something.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already experienced something that...
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for you.
Oh, Paimonsees.
It's almost time.
Huh?
Nilu's dance of
Nah, this time we better speak up. We teleporting or something? I want to speak up. That's what your mama did. I'll pull that.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
No, let me pull up.
Have the scribe draft an...
Understood. I will inform...
The Sub-Zero.
Go suck my magnum cock.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
It's okay. There's nothing we can do about it.
But you've been really looking forward to this. I don't want you to have any regrets.
It truly is unfortunate, but I don't want to cause trouble for anyone. Didn't the Grand Sage say that he might investigate the organizers?
True, but... Well, okay. I'll just have to try again next year.
The next festival. I probably won't be around by then.
Wait, what did you just say?
No, nothing.
No.
I'll be heading back to rest. Thank you for your help, everyone.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did!
Did you get in a little bit? No! We're gonna go back to the deja vu.
So, in the end, you still couldn't figure out what that deja vu... Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion.
Nah.
We can do more thinking tomorrow.
Nah, that squirrel. Stop. I'm gonna take off my pants. Wait, no. Pause. The beeping sound. The beeping sound is screwing us. I think it's that one Fatui. It's the Fatui.
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Continue to monitor the variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
I think they're using us. We're a test subject.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much...
Guys, I really don't want to do no more deja vu. Where's that frickin' squirrel? Where is it? Those people are talking, and I think it's the Oompa Loompas.
Next on the agenda.
I don't want to talk to her. Can we keep pretend?
Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
Superstars, we better freak out. I want my character to freak out.
Good morning, Dinyar's...
Not at all.
Huh? Paimon thinks you...
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry.
She sounds dead.
Good idea. Let's get going. Traveler?
You better not make me freaking... I like the effects that they're more using. They're using the old effects past of it.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the
We did not.
Oh, are you interested? It's not that simple. Each box contains a And there's also... No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do... Oh,
no! This is a Monica
bullcrap. No hesitation at all. Oh, congratulations! Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
That whole thing was all for number 4. We got a Monica problem. Just Monica. Just a Monica. We picked Eve recently.
Paimon knew she always had incredible luck.
Paimon's...
What?
That couldn't have been luck. Mind reading?
Tell us what's going on. Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler?
No! This whole freaking with us. Ow!
Hey,
see you, loser. I'm getting that. I'm going Archon hunting.
Did you see something?
I'm going Archon hunting.
Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kind of rude, you know.
She's redoing. The Archon's redoing the day for Arkaza. What's her name? Darkaza. Because this is where she dies, and she really. Nah, where's the Oompa Loompa? There she is. Nah, stop running. Stop running. You eraser? The eraser's running. Where did the eraser go?
What are you looking for? Traveler?
No, frick you. Not being rubber. Hee hee.
That's...
No.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
This ain't no, oh my god. They need to do a horror aspect for Genshin. Come here, you eraser. Heck, you're not even a eraser. Her erasers get blacker than you. Ma'am, young lady, you are in big punishment. You have baby hands.
Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad?
She's dead.
What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon? Well...
Flashback. Ooh, they have pictures.
What the? This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized.
No, I realized.
What the heck was inside that? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I... let Paimon think. What about it? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have specials. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the... As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were... That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and... she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
Nahida? Nahida. A beautiful name given to her.
Good. You passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories? Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a samsara. You,
Nahida, frick
me,
you.
and everyone else are... As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I can only give you surface level help, like bits of information and subtle hints.
Frick you, Nahida.
For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness. She looks like she isn't doing well at all. If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to... You sure love to eat. Analogies are wonderful tools. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
Yeah, we're in a...
We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times. And the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. Grand Sage said go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content. Did he mean something more? The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean?
We can't. Hello?
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger. My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on? That doesn't sound right. My mind feels exhausted. Grand Sage said, "Ghost." What's happening right now? That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single...
A time loop. You've still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot. A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information. Dunyar's The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and fight.
Now you're making us find the truth, bro.
Let's think about our current situation.
That's why I didn't get
Dunyar's
the whole time loop
escape,
thing.
and to do that, we need to figure out. Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so Paimon's memories say that we've already done this
That's what I was thinking. It wasn't a time loop. Y'all be wireless sometimes. We're not in a time loop. That means we're probably in a memory. After all, this is like a memory, isn't it? Demand.
Hey there!
Hey, it's you guys again. I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just yesterday. Huh? What brought this about? What kind of philosophical nonsense? Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with.
He was just about to yawn.
He actually has a point. Is this a... true? Anyway, if this...
It's a memory. We're in a memory. This already happened. We're in What's-Her-Face's memory or something. Because even if they can't dream, they can still think.
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt Ooh, I knew it!
You're really excited about this.
Help you...
So, you're admitting...
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. What you just said...
I knew you weren't going...
Marvelous. Truly
When you say it like that...
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and
So that's how it is. Looks like we haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again? Yeah, if we tap into Dia's strong... At this time of day, Dia's probably just finished...
I'm fine, my lady.
Perfect timing.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You
want the Traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around.
How did you know what I was going?
We need to say something convincing.
People in Sumeru don't dream.
This
Dia
one.
sold her greatsword to raise additional. The moon illusion. My mind feel. People in Sumeru don't.
Okay.
Tell her, Traveler!
I didn't tell anyone about that.
Alright, so this is...
Hey, yo, Dr. Zed, get the frick out of you.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the sky.
She's quieter than usual.
Yeah, she isn't the same as her parents said that this is how she was like it.
Huh?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
This is her. We are in a memory that is her little self. This is her little self in an older body.
My lady, are you angry? All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubts and...
You're annoying. If my friends told me, oh, we're in a space, I would think, like, I would need some freaking evidence too, but god dang, if I told you something that you haven't told anybody, I'm not gonna lie, I would believe y'all.
We're way behind schedule.
I need to go to sleep.
Next on the agenda.
I'm very into this right now.
Next on the agenda.
A good story. Like, I didn't care for the Inazuma story, not gonna lie.
Nahida! We brought a friend! Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring it.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad.
The real Dunya?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people...
Dang.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow.
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't...
Her condition's really bad.
I can sense her aura.
Do you believe us now? So, you think...
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zeru's festival as a...
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are
right
the only
there.
ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like... Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! Didn't you awaken our memories?
The Akasha relies on the power of a Gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Hey, yo.
It compiles the wisdom of the entire...
A Gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being...
So, this Nahida...
She said, and Paimon quotes...
compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for.
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh, yeah. That sounds about right.
I'm so confused at this point.
People in Sumeru don't... Okay. Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a Gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and... My mind feels exhausted. What's happening right now?
What?
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge,
confused.
a
I'm too
sage
dumb
once
for
said,
this, y'all.
knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
Not a 180. Not a 180.
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there?
What's the point of doing something?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
And I bet it's
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain?
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy.
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from...
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
It's the leaf.
Traveler!
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a...
Guys,
we took off our
darker.
Akasha terminals.
Guys. No! We have to break them.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may...
But we cannot lose all...
We have to kill it. We have to smash them. Because they have a little thingy. A little beep that, you know... We ain't doing this. Traveler, please. Get in my life.
Paimon remembers everything.
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now we can at least confirm one thing. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it.
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? The moon?
Illusion
Wasn't that the
wand.
result of our
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get
She's
closer to the
illusion
truth.
wand.
Okay then.
Not a dude, the little clock thingy.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt? What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get...
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's as if I've already...
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue what...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rep...
How did you know what I was...
anytime. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other... Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
No, Ding Dong, we still have
Really?
something.
Good job on all that.
Hey, what kind of it?
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is how many todays has it? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie.
Okay, no more.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your... Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so strange?
No.
It's so strange and so against common sense that... Paimon's at a loss for words. You were sounding kind of smart just a... Yeah. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since...
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these...
I hate these whores.
We're still in the same day! Nahida, you already knew...
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope.
Nahida,
an opportunity like that doesn't come by...
Paimon's at the Duke did that! Whatever. Guess you...
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything.
Paimon's flattered and everything.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you...
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clue...
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah! You're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical condition should also reset.
So...
The moon, illusions, and lies. The moon, illusion... That doesn't... Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still... Okay. Nahida said... We've already experienced the Sub-Zero...
No, I wanted... Bobby muscle memory.
If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive that same... If all our memory...
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our... That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before.
And that's why her thing is getting worse.
Muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense. Nahida, tell us if we're...
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much...
That isn't simple at all!
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again?
Right! She did help us find her...
Dang, she's literally ice-tripping.
We're way behind schedule.
Next on the agenda, will real please them all because you literally keep on giving us hints without even trying. Never had a friend like you. I'm not getting.
We're way behind schedule.
Final bunny. This is so sad. Danny. You're never gonna get some sleep.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't
Get hurt? Why?
Well, you're still getting used to...
Huh. Truth be told.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a... Oh, that works!
What happened to you guys while I was gone?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at...
Alright then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this great sword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yes, your memory's being a...
Then I'd have to disagree.
Oh? Why do you...
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zeru's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used? The money we spent? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago.
Right! They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replace... It's not very likely, but it's also...
No, it is impossible.
You have proof.
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along.
She literally is helping us.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
I just want to be done with this. About to say
we're way behind schedule.
I'm intrigued. Sumeru literally, nah, they did to put the whole freaking foot and nail up in here, and I'm very surprised.
This is it.
I'm very happy they're doing better with this. Like the story-wise.
Huh?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but...
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous... I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of the force, angle, and entry point of each strike is... It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own...
Is it really impossible?
What? People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former... The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate Whew. I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Back to square one. But at least we've Yep, that's true. So, can we think of... Strange? Paimon... Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really... Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunneled? How about we go back and ask Nahida?
Why is Nahida our teacher? I don't know. Dude, I'm about to smack more of the frickin' white off you to literally be the frickin', I don't know.
Next on the agenda.
I hope you get dropped into this. I hope Child frickin'
Nahida! You're back early today. Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And...
leaving the city. As far as I remember...
We did? But we don't remember?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time...
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we...
Really? That's kinda strange. In theory,
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy.
I'm literally dying.
Our memories are back!
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you. Listen to it and you
can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
I just want to go. I can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Okay. Our Sumeru Festival is just one of them. So, there's a space.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay.
She's right here. What? Guys, I want to go home.
Why can't we leave the
Don't ask me. It's not like I can...
I have a real...
That's your problem.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
Who's like that Jesus? I want him.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. Let's go and question... Hello, sir.
Here we go again. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
Okay, can we push through?
Angering me won't get you any...
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. This is a good spot. And the guard... Huh? Why? Are you going to... But... What if things get really... Oh, Paimon knows that... Okay. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as... And...
Me, I'm dipping Paimon.
Memories! Traveler! Paimon would never see! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look!
Paimon, calm down. She's here now.
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day! Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon.
Okay. Paimon, can you tell us your... I see.
Using... After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you... disappeared in an No way! Paimon was watching you...
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this? I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be...
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really sounds like something big outside of the city is... But this way, we'll also never discover what's out... Something like... a message? But how come...
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay.
Yep! Now we're...
My eyes. I hate this song.
I'm done. Here you go.
What
I made some little changes.
To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your...
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to...
We'll never know until we try. Let's go then. Let's expose those sages. All right. Okay. See you. That covers everything that's happened so far.
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were...
Okay. Now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the
It better be a good message that I know.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights.
No.
All these spaces are empty. Except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
Okay, so... I'm not even gonna try to figure this out.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru City space when you set foot outside of the walls.
So I think we're in Illusion's lies. Illusion lies and moons. She called herself Moon, Lunar, blah blah blah. So we're in a big illusion. This is Sumeru with quotation marks, and we're in illusion. This Sumeru is an illusion. If we go out, this is basically a dollhouse. They're using this as a rotation of things more and more. Rotation, 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 but changing different things that's gonna happen. But at the same time keeping everything. And if we leave, that's where the extra things, if they add people, if they add random things.
But everything looked completely normal when...
There's another part here.
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other. Absorbed by something like a sun in the... And now, even the final space has also... Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Damn it. No! Cliffhanger.
Why did the message end right there?
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha.
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha term.
After the beep, Traveler said, even the final space has also did...
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing. Was that space actually the real... My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of...
I'm so confused on half of these.
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day?
So the new spaces are different festivals.
Paimon's head is spinning.
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods followed. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface...
Wow, the Archon War, huh? Hey!
We're way behind schedule.
So the next space is the next day. That's what they're saying. And more spaces are the next day, but something happens in the next day. how is that possible? We don't know. It's like a copy and copy. They copy each and every day. We're in a memory or something. I don't want to sit by this hole.
Do you want some alone time to think?
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay. What?
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time? Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know! Oh.
No. I can walk all the way back.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
I want Hu-Tao. Hu-Tao seems like a funny person to be honest.
You're back! I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging, are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate? Okay.
Okay. Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the god of... We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's... All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of human presence. Those spaces remind me of... dreams. Like the one I had in the Avidia Forest. Except, these have... Those spaces The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? People in Sumeru don't dream. All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city... We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times. That doesn't sound right.
Don't forget dreams. The truth behind dreams.
We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
Nah.
People in Sumeru don't... We are all in a...
People in Sumeru think they don't dream. But the truth is, and those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe... Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
Whose dream is this? I bet it's...
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is... The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis. It is the manifestation of the god. It compiles the wisdom of the entire... And it grants knowledge to the people.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more?
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of...
So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are... The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Nah, this ain't... We were all wrong.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized. Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content. My mind feels exhausted. My mind feels... I can't... I've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are hard. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream. And so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine.
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
Alright, last question.
The Geo carbide.
Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions a hint that we're all dreaming? They say that alchemical divination is the... They say that
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question.
No.
That's why I put it last.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't... Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting... It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon did...
Yes, those can wait until we're back. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have.
This is just a zombie thing, guys.
You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow... Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Long story short, I'm really... You asked me this question before. Now that you know... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker?
No, that's
your notion of reality and dream... That's why I could only give you... Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival, so it would be... Secondly, you're probably wondering why people don't have any memories from... That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away from them by the Akasha. So whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sub-Zero's festival, they don't remember anything from their previous identical dream.
Guys, I want a refund off of Genshin.
That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia Forest, but couldn't see what it...
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power. Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are in the Sub-Zero's...
Can humans really keep dreaming forever?
We might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with.
People's lives are at stake here, and nobody knows a thing!
I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence?
Even you don't know the reason?
The Academia sages are determined to harvest. Traveler, do you have any information?
Those spaces remind me of dreams. Okay, Nahida said, Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that.
Celebrate the birth of that god. Could it mean? I know, right? Why did they
Even you don't know the reason?
The Academia's Traveler, do you have...
Okay. Those spaces remind... Grand Sage said...
Celebrate the birth of... Could it mean?
He's over here being
deceiving the people of Sumeru with no after we end the Sub-Zero's festival
How can the sages of the Academia do
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
A sun and a moon? Oh, we're out of time today.
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow.
Nahida? Wait. Now that Paimon... Hey! What's wrong, Nahida?
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already...
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
She died.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dun...
She's actually something like a puppet, but not complete. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this, so another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like...
Puppets are stiff, and can't cop... You know, speaking of which, the old
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thought. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sub-Zero's festival with so many regrets.
I want to hear everybody feel pity on her.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault.
I'm not being...
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
Yeah, think about something.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara.
Great, but...
Although the Sub-Zero's festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them. That means this dream belongs to a host.
Huh?
So, well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness.
It's that one girl, the dance girl.
Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change any...
Imagination?
Imagination means breaking through what you... Like when the server at the tavern brings up... However, if you're the dream will respond in kind. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how... Find some way to make that person realize...
How are we going to find them, though? And even if we did find them, after all, like you said...
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. As for me...
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the...
Yes. I want to try something. Hurry and go.
She was such a good person, with such a simple wish. Yeah. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream?
It is her! It is her! It is her! It's the water girl! It's the water girl because, that one guy said keep, dreaming about your little things.
Huh. That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't. So, who do you think the host of the dream is? Oh, that would make... Let's go ask him.
I know, it's freaking the water girl, isn't it? It has to be. Please tell me I'm smart. I was thinking of her because it's like, oh, keep thinking about your god.
We're way behind schedule.
Next
on the agenda.
My head hurts. I'm sleepy. I was not thinking. I could have probably thought about this, but I couldn't. Me personally, I'm better than Big Brain.
We're way behind schedule.
You're back. You left in a hurry last time.
Everything's fine. Just...
An experiment?
Could you... make a wish?
You want me to make a...
Less questions! More wishing!
Okay. My wish. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but...
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit... She just doesn't... I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Fairest Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to...
So, you have...
When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my... What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that... Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
Nothing.
I'm gonna open my eye. Oh!
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but only... Nice try, you two.
Guess he isn't the host of this stream after all.
It's the water girl.
Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy.
It's the water girl. Guys, please.
It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her. But...
My lady.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is when Dunyar's... Huh? But Dia can handle them! Hey, Traveler!
Guys, I just want to... Guys, can I not fight the freaking... Is it not the water girl? Is it one of the grunts? Grunts. What time is it? 12? Not that I'm pulling up.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The homie Yanni's pay me, not you. Anyway, watch yourself.
I'm clapping them cheeks so hard that they wouldn't even know.
So you got yourself some...
No.
Leave it all to me, as a good knight should.
Law of the jungle!
Huh?
Need more! You won this one.
Miss?
Just following orders. Take that!
Starball!
Take that!
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys? You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like... Oh, and speaking of her, remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad. She said it was because she had forgotten something. Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying some... Yeah, even if it's only...
I feel like it's the water girl.
This is the place! Hey, the windows are unlocked! Okay, Paimon...
I don't know how y'all can get any of
This was only a temporary residence, so there was... Should we open? Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this. Sounds like she was always thinking of us, even though she was also busy preparing for the Sub-Zero's festival, and had all... She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the If we hadn't found this book, we never... But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
Bro, we better...
Hey! Where are you off?
We mad. We straight up not giving a frick anymore. We are crying. We are literally bawling. This is another Tepe. We are having another Tepe moment, and I'm not okay with this. And she's so pretty too. They gave us a pretty freaking NPC just to freaking kill her off. What the frick? You guys are literally my least favorite people.
It's Dunyarzad's puppet. Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
Why is Paimon green? Oh. Is Darda's on? I feel like she would
Paimon
be.
still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked to...
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind it.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
No!
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now... What? Where are we going this time?
The dance, isn't it? Please say it's the dance. Tell me I'm right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Tell me it's the water girl. Tell me it's her. The dance girl. Dance water girl. Tell me it's her. Tell me I'm correct. Tell me this is her thing. It's her thing.
If you continue to resist, we will have to... The Grand Sage is a...
Oh. Thank you. Fuck the Grand Sage. I'm right.
Traveler?
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing?
Dang, everyone calling my name.
Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff? Oh, of course. If this is the Sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this. So they're
What is this?
What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
I knew it.
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ah, that beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones...
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after...
Yeah. What's going... huh? You guys are
Knew it. I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew she was the person. I knew it was the water girl. Someone tell me I'm right. Tell me I actually did something. I actually had a freaking good idea. She was the...
It disappeared! So Nilu's the host. Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore.
Mm-hmm.
In Nilu's subconscious, they can appear. It's just like the example Nahida. So when you saw the flowers, but if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to... How should we make...
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
Nice.
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, as far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity.
Ooh, sounds familiar.
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and all kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage.
Ooh,
as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying. His wife, lying next to him, said, You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City, and founded the Academia.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story?
Yes. But his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she...
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really...
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over too.
Is she gonna...
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can.
Come on, animation. Animation. Right there, let's go. Let's go. I don't care what you say. You can hate her all you want. I could care less what you called. We need this. We want this. I knew she was the host.
Wait, it's over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zero's.
I don't care for dance, but go. Ooh, jazz. Dum, bum, 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 dum, dum, dum.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
She couldn't see her dance. Her ghost! Oh my god, I hate you. Moya, I physically hate you. This is another oh my god. It's a Tepe moment, bro. I'm gonna cry. I love this. We're having another Tepe moment. I love this so much. A rainbow. That was lovely. That was literally lovely. 10 out of 10 would recommend. We had another Tepe moment. Like, well, how many NPCs are you gonna take from our heart? They give us another NPC, make us wait for a long time, forget about the whole Tepe moment, and then gives us another Tepe moment.
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the long. Paimon's head feels super heavy. Paimon thinks it would. The Sub-Zero's festival! Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero? Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal!
Dang, we zooming.
She's not in her room. What happened? Huh?
Not the music staying. Please, please, please. No, she's not even here. If her subconscious wasn't in the dream, that means she's gone. She's freaking gone. She's gone. She's gone.
Well done, traveler and Paimon.
Catherine. We already know that ain't Catherine.
And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad!
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream. And I saw Nilu perform.
I'm gonna freaking kill you. You need to stop this. Stop. She's alive. She's alive, dude.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? And
it's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened.
No, it's not.
Let's chat somewhere else.
What's going on? Why are you two so excited?
It's actually been...
Oh?
She's alive.
Strange.
I've never been so happy that if Mahoyoverse keeps on taking NPCs that they give us to care about and keep on taking them, bro. So it's so happy. I'm so happy Drenza. I'm gonna call her Drenza. Drenza's alive, bro. Drenza, bro. Oh my god. You need to stop not caring, bro. Is she gonna stay? She looks fine too. He dead is it, but she looks fine and she sounds fine, so I'm hoping she stays fine. We pulling a song right here. This ain't does that mean is our theory about the Fatui a lie?
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first.
After we parted on the last day of the Sub-Zero's festival, I left the city and among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. Where both will gradually fade until they I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible. But it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara.
Or so
it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end.
Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying.
Both are fine. Everyone reacts.
All right. You two must have a lot of other questions
yes.
for me, right? After
Catherine.
all, you saved my faithful believer. As you were
Why you look like Catherine?
At the Avidia Forest, forest, there was this incense that made the traveler fall unconscious and dream of a...
You also heard someone's voice, right?
Yeah, so you do know!
It seems like the traveler established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul. Perhaps, as you two probably know, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared after the disaster in Conria.
But
the timings of these events do line up.
A message from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? We thought it was from
the Scarlet King? That god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dwellers still worship him. You probably just heard some of their conspiracies.
Dang.
Okay, so what does the...
I still haven't managed to decipher it. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something that has many devoted scholars go mad, but I believe this is the key to saving...
So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? Oh, Tainari also said that Irminsul is sick! Is it because of the But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about, it seems like our search for you was all in vain.
The traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that. No, we must decipher its secrets. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's... To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
How did you do that? Poor Catherine.
Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal.
Please get out of my face.
The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been... I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet.
So we were right, it is bionic Snezhnayan puppet. So the first time we saw this hoe pulling up was someone else. Stop. So everyone, we were right. Pat on the back to everyone that thought she was a Snezhnayan puppet. We were right. It's what's her face's the Muppet.
Hold on. Did we just learn some deep dark secret? So Catherine is... No. Wonder. What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's?
That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to... At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Suristhana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them. However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me.
So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest?
No.
How dare they?
In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent. Even after her death, the Akasha is still in... And I'm still really far...
Yeah, you got a lot of believers. Just look at the Sub-Zero's festival.
Thank you for the... Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the... There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. This is the first time I've seen them step out of line.
Not the
I wonder
government.
what caused them to go down this path, and what they hope to achieve. Even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, if the traveler hadn't broken the Sub-Zero's samsara, the situation could have become dire.
I think we're gonna meet the doctor in this one. After all, Kelly's still...
I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha. I think they're deliberately trying to hide...
Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Time...
Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives. Make things right. You mean how the Akasha stops you?
Yeah, it's been such a long...
It's not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared. Ultimately, it's all rooted in the sage's misdirect. The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality and wisdom. Not dreaming is a badge of honor in Sumeru. Even if the truth is that their dreams are being reaped by the Akasha. With their propaganda in place, the sage decides. Greater Lord... Anyway, the perspective advocated by the sages drowned out
So
voices
Catherine
of
is a
doubt.
puppet from Shin's Night, aka that's why we keep on seeing many Catherines, because Catherine is a Shin's Night puppet made by the marionette by the girl that has a big dude holding her.
By now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to... Got it! I hope my answers were... To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be... Go and get some sleep.
I miss
What
this
a
one.
relief.
Catherine?
Traveler? Paimon?
Maybe you were sleepwalking.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime.
Are we done? Am I free? Nope. Yay, I always miss these things. Shut the frick up.
What are you talking about?
Well, that is all for today. But also gotta go to my teapot and see if there's anything special. I'm gonna cry. I'm so tired, and it's like, it's 1 in the morning, but it's so worth it because now when I get back home, I can literally just go on to Sumeru and just have fun instead of doing things and going on and do stuff. I can just go around and do what I need to do. I don't care about my plants right now.
Would you care to see?
Shut up, Tubby. Yep, I knew there's new stuff for Sumeru, obviously. Like, if there wasn't, what's the point? No. Or not? Or not. Is this... I can finally... Oh, Hoyoverse is a godsend sometimes. At the same time, sometimes I wish they stubbed their toe.
If you ever had...
I'm done for today. This is literally my peak. We're 14. Not me collecting all the books. I'm done. Good night. I'm passing out.